good, YouTube? It's Locozilla coming at with another video. So this is going to be a shorter one, but I think he deserves his own video because he played his hand perfectly. This trap played it exactly how he wanted to. He somehow got GbT to think he only had 1.2 million troops. I guess maybe a name change or something. They fell for it. You can see in the emails. They went ahead and soloed and got capped. And then they had Jebby come over and rally it. You'll see his hit in a second. He got a really fat hit at 7.2 mil total losses. So we came over and tried to rescue him. So we played right into his hand, but he did it perfectly. And the way he was playing, I think he might be a pretty well-known trap. Let me know if you know him. He's wearing his fake gear right now, but at the very end, I do show his real gear, and it's very distinctive, really nice real gear. And as you can see, Big Nut knows that he got played. Crucible comes in with another hit right there, hits him for almost 4.2 mil total. So we're going to be hitting next. We know he's on. He's swapping and stuff. Like I said, he got played and everything, so we knew he was on. We get carpeted in here, and Michael whacks him pretty good here too. So he started at 690 million might before Jebby's hit. That was his very starting might. So he's down quite a bit of might here. He's down about 100 million might total just from those first rallies. So we didn't think he had a whole lot might left of troops, but we fall into that sometimes with these big, well built traps. But we keep going. I said, I'll go ahead and get capped. So I set, and we're trying to time it now with GbT, so we're not hitting two separate rallies. So I'm going to be sitting in the screen waiting to kick a timer to match it with GbT's timer. So I'm waiting for them in call to tell me when to release, which is coming soon. So I go ahead and release it and switch into gear real quick. He ported into the corner, so we've carpeted in. I hit in 2 seconds. I get a pretty good hit. First hit was GbT hit for 3.3, and then mine was right after for 6.1. So we keep going. Why not? He's down to 573. So Des goes ahead and sets next. And again, we're doing the same thing with GbT and call, where we're timing it to walk together. We're going to go ahead and walk now. Carpet them both in. I think GbT gets the better hit on this one, but each time we get good hits. So GbT hit for 6.8 there, and then Diz hit for 3.6. So we're like, all right, let's just keep on going. He's down to 519. So we set again. Breeze isn't in call this time. I'd say there in chat you can see that he has way more troops than we thought. But we do go ahead and we set again. I'll show the leads here. There's Huck, and then I also showed, I do believe, Diz. Here's Diz's gear. But now Cheese, or we call him Breeze, he sets, but he's not in call. So you'll see me, I think I typed to him that I will count down the timer for him. DOY hit there too. They're not in call either. They just kind of hit on their own. But you see here that I'm telling Breeze that I'll speed the timer accordingly. And JP will let him know when it's about to walk. So I'm worrying about the timer in the thing there. JP's worrying about the chat, letting Breeze know when it's going to walk. So you can see here, I start to speed it up slowly, trying to match it up with GbT. Get it within, like a half a second. They were basically timed perfectly. So we're walking together, and Breeze gets a really sexy hit here. It's not the hugest troop loss count, but definitely hit into T4. You can see 172 mil might drop out of 5.4 mil troops killed, and then 4 million two for GbT. But GbT got a walk back. He had 8.6 million troops left from the walk back, and after mathing everything up, we killed about 25 million troops from from what his total troops lost was at the beginning until the end. So he lost about 25 million troops total just from our rallies. With the 8.5 or 8.6 million that he has left, I think I show his real gear. Did he already show that or not? But I will show that here. But he started off with a really solid comp. He's down to 431 million might, but he knows that he can't take anymore, so he's going to migrate for this. But he did start with about 33.5 to 34 million troops or so. So, I mean, he did great. And if you know this gear or you know the trap, kudos to him. He did great. And he played the game the way you need to play it. All right, guys. Peace.